Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family, and today we're going to be making a caramelized onion dip. It's easy, it's simple, it's delicious, and it doesn't take long to put together. So it's football season to be here very soon. Whether you're like college football, high school football, my grandson's in the marching band, and people will start having parties, tailgate parties, or football watch parties. But let's get started, okay? So I've got my large skillet here. We're going to turn it on, and I want just a couple of tablespoons of oil, just a couple of swirls around the pan, and that's all you need. I've got a Vidalia onion that I went ahead and cleaned up, and I'm going to cut it into half moons. And, I cut it in half, and this is how I'm going to cut it, into shapes like this. And I hope you can see what I'm doing here. I try to get back as far as I can so you can see it. I'll hold them up for you. I know some people don't like me to hold it up, but I like for you to be able to see because I'm not sure you can always see what I'm doing. See, it's shapes like this that you want. So let's put it in that oil, and we're going to let that caramelize. Then we're going to come back. We'll chop it some more, and then we're going to add some good stuff into it. The longest part of this is going to be waiting on these onions to cook. And I promise you that, but it is so worth it. It is delicious. If you like onion dip, you're going to love this. I don't see why we need to go out and buy store-bought onion dip when this is so much better. But there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing at all. So I've got the onions. See, I've got a nice pan of onions there. So on that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt. Now I use kosher salt. I'm going to use, I need that again. Half a teaspoon of coarse ground black pepper. If you want more pepper, you can use more by all means. And I've got red pepper. And I'm going to use about 1/4 of a teaspoon. Now, if you want a little more heat, by all means, add a little more. It's up to you. It's your taste. So we're going to get this going. Let's see. Let's get us a nice spoon here. Get this going. It's going to start out slow. And we want it to go slow because we don't want to fry them. We're just wanting them to get soft, cook down, and get caramelized. And they'll get a little bit of golden. They'll get soft. And they taste so yummy when you cook them like that. So, it looks so good in this pan with all these spices in it. So I'm going to let you go for now. You don't want to stand here and watch this whole pan of onions caramelized. So we're going to come back and I'm going to show you what they look like, and then we're going to get this put all together, okay? Stay with me now. All right, everybody. Our onions have been cooking on low for about 20 minutes, and I think they're ready, so I'm going to go get them, bring them over here, and put them on our board, and we're going to chop them up. Oh, they look so good. Can y'all see that? Oh, all that goodness. So we're going to put them out on our board because I want to chop them a little finer than what I had cooking them. I didn't want to cook them that small. So, look at there. I hope you can see that. So we're going to just run our knife through it and get it a little smaller so it'll be easier to eat, and it'll go all throughout our dip. And this is going to let it cool off while we put our other stuff together to make it. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. If you could just smell it. Whew. Looky there. Now see, I got them small. So I'm going to spread them out right there and let them cool while we put the rest of our stuff together. Okay, move that out of the way. I don't need that. Let's move our bowl. Let's move this down. I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so to this bowl, I'm going to add a tablespoon of parsley. Now I've got dried parsley, a tablespoon of parsley, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon. I'm making sure on my recipe. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. Even though it's onion dip, this will give it just a little bit different flavor. Onion powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which I didn't get. Let me grab that. Salt makes everything good, whether it's sweet or savory. So we have 1/2 teaspoon. That should be it, yep. 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. So I'm going to shake that up. How do you say it? Worcestershire, Worcestershire? I never know how to say it. I just say it however it comes out. All right. Teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Now, see if these onions have cooled. They've cooled a bit. So let me grab my bench scraper. And that'll help us get it up. Nice and neat. And put it in our bowl. That's such a pretty sight right there. We don't want to lose any. My counters are clean. In fact, I just shined them up this morning. So let's stir all of that together with the onions, the parsley, the salt, and the garlic, and the Worcestershire. Now, here's the good part. We're going to use a full cup of sour cream. You know, I've told y'all before, I just don't eat it. Sour cream on, like, dolloped on baked potatoes or tacos or stuff, but I love cooking with it, and I love this dip. I just sat one day and I thought I wanted some onion dip, and I thought, what better way to do it than make my own? So I got in here and I just started measuring stuff out until I got it how I wanted it. See how that looks like now. We're going to give this a try. I can't make it and not try it, but I think it's better after it sits in the fridge for a little bit. Crackers, chips, vegetables. I don't think that needs anything else. I think it's just as perfect as it is the first time I made it. All right, I hope y'all will make this dip and serve it at your next football party, birthday party, whatever gathering you have. We've got Labor Day coming up. And put it in a nice pretty bowl. Scatter you some chips or crackers or vegetables or all three around it and set it out, and I'm guarantee you, I'm sure everybody's gonna love it. But thanks for joining me today, and y'all come back and see me again. I appreciate all the love and support that y'all have given me, and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye, everybody.